Now, Obama has been saying ever since he took to the office about resetting ties between Washington and Moscow. But whether this is so, we're joined to talk about this. We're joined in Moscow live by Viktor Linik, the political analyst, the deputy editing-chief of the Slovo newspaper. Many thanks for joining us in this sunny weather in Moscow.
Thank you for having me.
My first question to you, do you consider this visit of Barack Obama to Moscow as a possible breakthrough in the relationships between Washington and Moscow?
I don't think it is a breakthrough, but I certainly believe it is a very good and useful and timely meeting. Because as you very well know, the history of Soviet-American, for that matter, and Russian-American relations has known periods of lows and highs. And certainly this is a high. This one summit is a high after a lull in Russian-American relationship, as we've seen it over the past year. As a matter of fact, after events in Georgia and Ossetia. So I think it is a very good meeting. Both presidents get a sense of each other, and both presidents, I think, get a sense, especially President Obama, rather, gets a sense of what the Russian public feels about the United States, about a new president, about how we should progress in our relationship.
All right, and talking about the START treaty, the Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty, how do you think important it is?
I think it is very important on at least two scores. Number one, I think just keeping the arsenals that both countries have at this time is a terrible economic burden. Certainly no country can afford this at the time of economic crisis right now. And number two, I think Barack Obama was very correct in saying that if we call upon others to reduce strategic arsenals, not to develop nuclear weapons, as is in the case of Iran at the moment, then we should set an example. And I think both countries do set an example by reducing their nuclear arsenals by 1/3.
All right, thank you very much. That's it for now, for the time being. Thank you very much for being with us.